We are at Madisonville 4th Fest as we are at Madisonville City Park getting ready for the festivities. I don't know how many clips from the musicians I'll play itself. It's kind of warm out here. I am doing radio broadcasts from 4 to 6 for 4th Fest. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, praising the park as well for Sunday. Let me turn the camera around and show you what our setup looks like out here at 4th Fest this weekend. So here's my setup right now, getting ready for my first remote. It's Friday, July 4th. Happy Independence Day, happy 4th of July to everybody, as we're giving away a family 4-pack of tickets to Venture River Water Park, and that is over in Eddyville, Kentucky, if you've never heard me talk about it before. I have got my typical setup for how I would do a sports broadcast out here at 4th Fest. So you see WTTL van, I'm going to close that door. I've got t-shirts inside. I'll show you that here in just a little bit. But I've got a couple of shirts on display to kind of give people an idea of what they're getting when they stop by here. Got my entire setup. I have multiple headsets in case I need it. The other view, I'm going to use some Post-it notes basically for submissions. So somebody's going to fill out their name and their phone number to register for chances to win tickets. So you can see my song just ended right here, so I'll play Phil Collins now real quick. And in fact, you see my musicians right there, a few songs that I have lined up and ready to go. But going to the van, it's very unorganized. It looks like a hot mess. You see my t-shirts. Here, let me, you saw what it looked like, but here's our sponsors this year for helping us with this supply of t-shirts. Gather at the Mark is on there. Then McInerney family with McDonald's and Madisonville Garage Doors. Of course, they are big supporters of us in everything that we do. But I have so many shirts out here, and so it looks a little unorganized, but I promise it's an organized disaster in my own world. So I'm going to close the door now. WTTL van, we're here, 4th Fest. Right behind Elmer Kelly Stadium, as you see. And so we're next to the tents where they're going to sell merchandise for the artists. But if we go up this way, you'll see they've got booths and tents set up here. And the main stage area where all the concerts are going to be. Yeah, I think they're just doing test runs right now. Morris Day and the Times coming up later on, Ruben Studdard as well. As people are going to start filing in. See people parking over there. Way over there is where people are parked. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. And then clear on the other side, over that way. And there's food trucks that way too. I might try to take the camera over there this weekend. 4th Fest, all the food trucks are here in full force. So many different options here every single summer when 4th Fest comes to town. 4th of July weekend, or right about there. So many different venues. Some have longer lines than others. Just navigating and walking through just to kind of show you. See the concert stage over there. Right along the lake. DJ's playing music right now. I'm not going to stick around for the concerts themselves, but we'll go to the other side here. They used to have another stage like right over here that they would use, but they stopped doing that. So we go to the other side. A couple of these food trucks I haven't even seen. They might be from out of town. They just came here specifically for 4th Fest. So many food trucks. They pay the city. Kids get to play on the playground over here to kill some time waiting for the concerts to begin. And of course they have the beverages too. But yeah, Some lemonade. That's the vendor space. Vendors here at Fourth Fest. So many food options. Day 2 of Fourth Fest, getting ready to go out to the park once again. But before we go, I've got to go and get a drink from Dunkin'. That's my place where I go to frequently to get a drink for a pick-me-up. I'm up early. I'm going. I need to stay energized. I go to a lot of different venues across Madisonville to get a beverage every once in a while. I work a lot, so I deserve to have a pick-me-up and something that's good once in a while, right? We're at Dunkin' where there's something fresh always being brewed, according to their signage. We just wrapped up day number 2 of broadcast here at Madisonville Fourth Fest here at City Park. The music's going on in the background. Dustin Walker, who does sports with me,
I'm going to stand over here.
He's going to stand over here.
I'm going to stand over here. These chairs behind me are getting creepier, closer. This is a free event. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's been here 3 years before. It's here now. It's going to be here next year. It's going to get bigger. As of right now, no charge for parking, no charge for shuttle service, no charge for admission. This should be a thing for hopefully the next 50 years. I can't imagine. This should be full every morning, every night. This is free to the public, free to Tennessee, free to Kentucky, free to Alaska, free to Europe if you want to come. Why are you not here?
You can see some people that are off into the distance over there in that backdrop, and so they are slowly creeping their way back here. And that's just what Fourth Fest is, where you get a lot of people who are coming to our community. We've spoken to a lot of people from Indiana, a lot of Hoosiers, a lot of volunteers who have come up from Tennessee and other states as well. And so it's very accommodating to everybody. A lot of positive words being said about the city of Madisonville. This is wrapping up day number 2. We'll come and do one more day with Praise in the Park tomorrow, and you'll see those clips now. Day number 3 of Fourth Fest and now Praise in the Park here. It is Sunday, July 6th. I am set up, as you can see. It looks like a mess. I've got my box right here. We'll go around to the front side of our setup, but see, I got my monitor going. It's kind of dusty from all the pollen and dust that's floating around here. But got my box. Taking registrations again today for a family 4-pack that we'll be announcing here in a little while later on. Got my 103.5 The Light swag out. Blue apron for the table. And of course we have, you can't go without representing 103.5 The Light Nash, and then we go to the side playing some music on 103.5 The Light right now. So we are representing the light today. In fact, let me turn the camera around. You see me with my shirt on, 103.5 The Light. As we're here another day, we've been having a good time talking to a bunch of Hoosiers out here, some volunteers that have come up from Tennessee, and then the locals that are either coming from like Webster, Muhlenberg County, those who live here in Madisonville. Been having a good weekend so far. We'll see who else we talk to today. But Praise in the Park usually brings in over 10,000 people each Praise in the Park that they do here for Fourth Fest weekend. And I would expect no different here today. In fact, we have a couple of clouds that are blocking the sun temporarily, but it's been hot all weekend, but that has not deterred people away from coming to Fourth Fest and taking in the concerts. Country night was last night, and so yeah, we'll see what happens here today. If I include anything else in today's vlog, it'll follow this one. The inflatable is trying to violate our WTTL van right now. I'm not for it. This is not good for a public display. That's going to do it for today's vlog. Appreciate you all watching the Fourth Fest activities that were going on over the weekend with my vlogging out there. Not much from the concerts. I didn't stick around for the concerts mainly. I just wanted to get out there, do the remotes, and promote Fourth Fest going on. It was kind of warm out there, and at that point, I was ready to go home and get some AC. Appreciate you all watching today's video. We'll be back with another one real soon. Bye.